Alright, we're gonna try this again. Woo. Hold on, bro. This thing tripping. Alright, we gotta keep it like this, I see. Or we're gonna have to be in the light. I'm just gonna turn on the light. I ain't gonna lie to you. Turn this off. Yeah, turn it off. You better just have the light on, y'all. I ain't got time. I don't know what happened to the last stream. I'm sorry. I don't know. It just turned off. Thumbnail. Alright. Let me see what Georgia talking about. Let's see what Georgia talking about, man. Let's see what Georgia talking about.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Alright.
The Buckeyes will put total under to crank us
Everybody, yo, get away from me. Go over there. Everybody wants to use Ohio State. All y'all booty. All of y'all are booty. Everybody ought to win against Ohio State. I'm about to start choosing Oregon. Since y'all want to play so booty. Y'all crazy.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Finds his man, it's Thomas.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire.
I'm going to keep doing these little simple routes.
Caught over the middle, it's White. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. And that
I'm
is
running.
incomplete.
That's my call to run
the
it.
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
R1.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They go to the ground.
Ooh.
And maybe he'll get back
1
to the
yard.
line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run.
This game is different from 24. I mean 25. I keep saying 24.
Third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, he was on
And
that.
the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he is
That's
taking it
real.
all the way back.
That's real.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's see.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab, it's Delp.
But that was a pick.
Across the 30, marked down
That
at
was
the
a pick in
35
my
after
eyes.
the 10-yard gain.
Oh my God.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing
Gotta
all
do
the
better.
work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight
Gotta
ends
do better.
going too.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield.
That was a
He
good
puts him
ball.
in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's
Come on.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a
I like the
pickup of
graphics on this game.
15 yards on the play, and they've got
I feel a little
first
bit more
down.
realistic.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout.
Damn.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical
I should have came. I should have went
matchup
on.
there.
I should have went on to the
Third down
player and I should have fell on it.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays.
So I
2
naturally
straight
would've did that.
incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative
And I
play,
played.
you knock them out of field goal range.
It's 4th and 10. I was not supposed to rush it. I was supposed to run out the pocket. Oh, Lord, y'all. Y'all finna see me lose a couple times before I win.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10.
Yes, Gio will.
He'll try
Just
to
kinda
throw and
stupid.
pick up the 1st down. Blasted as he lets it
Yep.
go. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass.
exactly
You
who I'm
saw in the
using.
back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now
What the world was that?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
What was that, sir?
And he's wrapped up.
You just
after
gave it
a
right back.
solid return on the pick.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Looking for a crease. It's McCray. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Dog, these running backs on here, they can't get no yards.
Because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Here's the pressure.
Oh,
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
We just have not seen this offense look very
oh, he's
sharp
playing
so far
weird.
in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out.
And I missed.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Fights off the defender. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin.
Oh, yeah, I got to score now. He threw 2 picks.
He was taking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to
got
call
something.
that play and probably want to get more yards,
Shoot.
but you can
Got
tell
something.
that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker.
Let's go. Good stuff, 4.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Stockton. Trying to bowl his way in. And they will touchdown Bulldogs.
I should have made that field goal.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their
should have not missed
offense.
that
I like
field goal.
staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
sorts right now. He's already thrown 2 picks. He tried to throw that ball off his back leg. The coach needs to get his QB settled because he seems like he's rattled right now.
And it was worth going for a chunk play.
Y'all all have butterfingers.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Dick right here,
Back to
I hope y'all
throw,
know
it's
that.
Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Y'all are really glazing this man.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see route.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half.
Yeah.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith.
That's all y'all do is throw it to Jeremiah Smith.
Nice job.
Y'all are booty.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Is this what I'm going to experience the whole college football for 2026? I'm going to see people spamming Jeremiah Smith. Gosh, lead, boy. Throw it. Mine. Fuck. You're booty, bro. That's all y'all do is spam Jeremiah Smith. Gosh, Lee. I just got the game, and I'm already knowing what y'all like to do.
We all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
And he never had a chance. Just stop.
This defense is OP, dog.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Not in my room. Bro, weird stuff just be happening all the time.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat.
Let's go.
And he got
I played college football 25, so I know a little bit of what people like.
We need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this
the
guy
best.
too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver
Can't give him
in
too
a
much,
window.
but he's still like Jeremiah Smith, so I gotta watch out for him. But he also, like, if he played it right, he could do me. He just not. You feel me? He like using one player.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Quit. Quit. I'm finna score again.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that.
What I said, either was gonna quit, or I was gonna score and I was gonna make him quit. I knew it already. Alright, my record is messed up, but I'm not booty. I'm not booty. We're gonna keep playing. Alright, who I said I was gonna use? I was gonna use Oregon, right? Alright. Lord, I'm over here. Alright. Since people want to be weird, hold on, make sure I'm talking on the stream before we proceed. Alright. Alright. Wish I could change my uniform, but it's okay. I don't really care. I just want to play the game.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Second favorite team, probably first. But I do mess with Georgia.
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
I'm gonna say second favorite team.
To get this one started.
What is his first game?
The Ducks will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Sellers. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
He's still playing like this.
Defenses were
NCAA.
smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move.
But it's 25.
They'll
He's
snap
playing like
this
that.
one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble.
You better throw it out. You better throw it out.
Wiggles free. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down.
I really could have just put a
17.
quarterback spy on you, but I chose
And
to chase
that's
you
a
myself.
great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Boy, you better not get bombed. You better.
And
I was about
that'll
to
be
say,
incomplete. They
you better
certainly
not
weren't
get
afraid
bombed.
to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like
He
the
gonna go
offense
for it.
had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep.
Let's go.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 1st down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. Looking for space. It's Hughes.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Off the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Moore will throw. Pressure coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is
field goal
inside
worthy.
the 15 at the
We're gonna get the easy
14-yard
points.
line, and
It's
an
early in the
interesting
game.
call here on 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Give to the running back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
Let's
and
go.
we are not going
Good
to
stuff.
play.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. Got a man. It's Bennett. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He puts down the sideline. Underneath toast to coverage, got it deep downfield. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Looking for the score.
Let's go.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass on the jet motion. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Intercepted
ready.
deep in his own end. Got room on the return. And after making
I was trying to get a pick
interception,
6,
he
boy.
takes it inside the 40. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the
Get
field
me out of there, boy.
at least 3 up on the board. Messed up.
Touchdown, Ducks!
That was nice. That was nice.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Slings it downfield.
I tried to change the play, but I couldn't.
To the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Oh, that's a bomb.
The middle of the field.
That's a bomb. Ooh.
Touchdown, Gamecock. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Okay.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's
nice.
nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Excuse me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet.
Could have literally do it in circle.
Physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle them off.
Take it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Extending the play. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Quick completion on the out route. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A shot toward the end zone.
How?
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown.
That's kind of crazy.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes.
I need the same treatment, dog.
I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back.
Woo.
Got a man. It's Hughes. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Grab near the marker is Casper. Lots of running room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Offense changing the play. To the air on first down. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll open the second half with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd?
Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Ducks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. He's going to take off. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such...
Fires one high and deep. Catch and stride inside the 15.
But he just got bombed.
Stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
That's what's so
But he
scary
just got
about this
bombed.
offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and for the 3rd down and goal situation.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Trying to barrel in. Into the end
He was down to score.
Touchdown,
What was I going to do?
Aggressive.
I tried to hold him off.
Man. This offense does not want to
I did my
waste any
best.
time. They try to score.
He's got to score.
3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Moore to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Final little time, lets it go.
Let's go. Good fall on the ball, boy.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Hughes fighting off the defender. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat.
Bro.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Buddy is like, I don't know what play he doing.
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Making side adjustments here. Moore will throw. Quickly complete. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quick handoff.
Let's go, come on.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
This crowd rising up, sensing that his defense needs some help.
I got that first down.
They bring him down,
I got the first down. Let's go.
Before he's able to pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Moore to the air. Fires into the end zone.
Let's go.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, and I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to pass. He's into the end zone for the 2, and we've got a tie game in the final 2 minutes. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
I ain't playing with him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice...
It's a seam wide open. Nice.
That's crazy.
There, they'll move the sticks for the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. Moving away from pressure. Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
We always talk about awareness. That's a play he needs to just get out of bounds and save the clock. I don't think getting the extra yards was worth it in that case because they've just wasted so much time in this 2-minute situation.
Oh my gosh.
Timeout call by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He uncorks one deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense. And I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it.
But he had it.
Was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
But he had it. He dropped
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He gets so lucky. Like, what?
I love when QBs break
crazy.
The pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first in overtime.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's loose. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking for a crease to the left. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moore will throw. He's got it on the run. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Touchdown, Ducks! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Big guy smells it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Moore to the air. He's got it.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or
I
someone
fell
just
on
needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming up.
I lost. I lost.
Defense has its back against
calling
the
it.
wall as they try to extend this
I had a
game
whole
and force
touchdown.
another overtime. They'll try the run, finding an escape route. Makes it past
Yep,
the mark.
I said it.
A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side.
Hell
Great
on
job
the
getting
thing.
blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end
I
zone,
knew it.
David, to win this game.
Man, that's
I
why
knew
I
it.
want the ball 2nd and OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field,
That's
run in
cool.
the end zone, and end the football game.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ah! No! Bruh. I played, y'all. How did I fall on the ball? I was right there. I played, y'all. I played. Alright. I'm 3 and 4. Lord. I'm about to use. I'm about to use Texas. Y'all let me lose like that.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is
Ooh, got that boy
expected.
Peyton
This
Manning.
crowd ready
I mean,
to make its presence known.
Not Peyton Manning. What's his brother name? The youngest one.
To the air,
I
it's
said
Manning.
Peyton Manning. Lord. Gotta let me say
Oh,
Manning.
he's going to go up top.
Lord.
Makes the catch on the left. And
Arch
he's got
Manning.
enough for the
Okay.
first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game.
Looking deep down the right side.
Ooh!
Oh,
You
right
lucky.
through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Yeah, I didn't even want to do that play, but I couldn't
They'll
change
knock
it.
him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A strike downfield. Oh, out of space. Turning it on. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. He got a step and just dusted the field.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Well, he didn't even care no more. He didn't even want to chase me. He was like, man, you scored.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a
I
real
gotta win this game,
buzzkill
but I
for
can't go
this
4
crowd.
for 4.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson.
Yeah, boy, I
That
came for you
gamble did
myself.
not pay off
Yeah.
as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Yay.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCulley.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short.
What?
Grabbed behind the line.
Oh
It's
my
Haynes.
gosh, that
The
is
Wolverines get enough for the 1st
it's
down.
him.
I just love quarterbacks.
I caught him before he even got to the first yard, like
Always
to the
trying
first
throw
yard
the
line.
home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a
Thank
weapon,
you.
and you got to
Stay
find
on
him
him.
in the passing game.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection.
Ooh, I
He
was
is
on
lucky
that.
to get that one back, and the last thing
Ooh.
you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire.
Yes, sir. Get it. Yes. Get it, big man. Yes, sir. He got to quit. It's 4th and 20. Unless, if he gets a miracle pass, I'm ending the stream.
Deep breath, right? Man,
Merch.
You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're
Not
like,
dealing
oh,
with this.
I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me. But
I'm going to make sure he
big
don't
time
get no
break for
miracle
the
pass.
offense.
At the most, he better get 15 yards. The most. I ain't playing.
And the
Oh, he's
Wolverines
ooh.
decide to punt it
Okay.
away.
They said
Looks
they
as
ain't
if
want
they
they ain't
didn't
want me
get
to
off in
they ain't want me to
time.
end the
It'll be a
stream like
delay
that.
of
Okay.
game. So the
you
decision
better back
has
up
been
some more.
made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Wolverines will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield.
Ooh, man.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing in zone, I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here's a hit. Hit as he throws.
Oh.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Timeout is called,
I was
and
gonna
it's
do
the
him.
defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. That is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse.
You can't run the ball on nobody in this coverage.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
My God.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man all by himself. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do with it.
And the pass rush is effective.
They didn't even give him. They didn't even give him a chance to even back up.
Great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Finds a crease at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the single back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Looking for the 2-point try. Motion from the back. He'll set up to throw. Got his man on the outside. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Oh, he's got some inside the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
That is an incredible job on the return, and this is the one thing you're worried about when you try a long field goal. You've got a lot of big bodies out on the field, and if they decide to return it, you're not going to be able to make tackles in the open field, and you saw it happen right there. What a turn of events. Missed kick taken to the house.
Can he quit?
And the
I don't
extra
think this
point
person is
makes it
that good.
28-0. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Going to the run to start this second half. There he goes! He's loose down the middle. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Coming out with it, it's Moore. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Man, what a missed opportunity for this defense. They got one chance to get back in this game. Force some turnovers, create some big plays. They're down big. Man, did they need that opportunity.
They'll try the right side.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and long.
Like I should have waited a little bit longer. Lord,
get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it go. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. The give to the left. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Back open in the middle. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Simpson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Why is this person making me play the full game?
Right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football.
Thank you. What took you so long to quit? Gosh, Lee. You gotta be little kids playing the game. Promise you, no regular person would have just kept on going.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I don't know what play he's doing, but there's no way I should have already. No way Florida State defense.
Now they take a sack on second down.
This is not going
to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's caught downfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
All right.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Purdy on the Jets. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Starting to feel a little pressure. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Noles are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in, it's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And the Noles get enough for the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Now the play fake. Buys a little extra time. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time for the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
I see.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle.
Let's go.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Wide open spaces. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's White.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Back to pass on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And the Seminoles will hustle to the line. They'll run for it on third and short. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Copeland. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'd hoped to slip the fullback out of the backfield unnoticed. Oh, he was noticed. He was noticed and lost yardage.
Yeah, and I need better blocking. I need a runway to get this big fella going and get up to speed. He didn't even get to catch the football and get up to speed before he was getting tackled. It's not like he's an explosive athlete that's going to take a screen and go a long way. Need a little better blocking.
The Noles will send out the punt unit. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in, it's Durham. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays plays in the passing game, just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, it's Anderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling
a lot of
pass,
stuff
and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Touchdown, Tigers! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. To the air, it's Castellanos. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, You got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Twin getting fussed at by his mama? I feel bad a little bit. No.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Sooners will put total leather and we'll get started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And now they've lost the ball here. Touchdown,
already?
Sooners! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Working that left side now. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burks. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards.
'89 offense. Tier 2. Oh, tier 2.
I'm literally for a cook up right now, nigga.
Yo. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Yo. I was, but it kicked me out on PlayStation. I gotta join back. Yeah. I'm on that 26. 26. Okay. I'm my boy.
The Gators will kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass, it's back. Got the quick pass.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
And the Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Steps away. The throw.
Bro, why y'all playing like it's 25?
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
You ain't got to do
One of
that
the
no
things
more.
that makes this
You ain't got to
quarterback
run
so
to the side.
dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take
Probably
off
bring
himself.
old tactics
Showed you
to a
that
new
accuracy
game.
on that play to get the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the 1st down marker. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
The Hurricanes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
What?
First up, fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle. This will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to
he got balls.
A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To throw, it's back. Grab near the marker, it's Lofton. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You gotta put pressure on the quarterback. You gotta affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Snagged in the middle, it's Daniels. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Off play action. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. So now to start the second quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown Gators. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect.
What are you doing?
Big play. Got it in stride at the 15.
First off,
and the tackle is
we
made,
got
but
bombed.
not before
And
that
then
completion
the play,
gets
he
them
could have threw it
30
to somebody
plus.
else and would have got it even.
And the Canes come to the
He
line
would
in a
have got
hurry
first
up.
down regardless if he would do it to the right person. Why did they come up? But that's what I don't understand about this, like the computer. Why do you come up? Ain't nobody tell you to come up, bro?
Quick completion on the out. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
The extra point here would tie the game. Oh, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it.
What was that? He chose that play by accident. He had to. Because I wouldn't have chose. I would have chose like the pass play.
I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession.
It's weird people like
And
this on the
before
game.
they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Under fire. Runs through the tackle.
What?
He'll pull it down and run.
What? I got through all of them tackles.
To avoid the big hit.
Well, you're making a positive.
Ha. Ha. I got through all of them tackles. This game is cheating. That is crazy. I was supposed to get sacked for a fact. Defense is a 92. That's cap.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. You know, you open a game like that and it sends a message. You might want to take him away, but you're not going to.
You ain't going to. My guy is better than yours. And guess what? I know you know he's good, but we're still going to throw him the football no matter what you do. This offense is confident in his ability, and this is why. He makes big plays and starts the game off with a big play.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Fires downfield.
He one-handed it.
A little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound.
Oh, but I didn't even have. I didn't hold it. Oh, he held it.
Not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be.
Lots of running room. It's a seam wide open.
Yay!
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to take the boot in for the 2. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Using his legs, it's ball. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
And the Gators want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
To the air, it's Lagway. Got the back over the middle. Rushed through behind his pad. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
The pitch to the left. Running into the open space. He's loose. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
To the air on second down. Got a man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal.
For 8 points, bro.
The clock
For
has
8
reached the
points.
2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That changes the sequence. Like, you think first and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on first down.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Back's got it. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be fourth down. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Lagway.
Let's go.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space.
That is a shame.
Turning it on.
That is a shame.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they
I couldn't even see who my person was. I went based off of pure memory.
Well, after
Of
that
who
last
the,
play, you can see how electrifying
person, the icon,
this guy
who
is
it
and how
would be.
special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Excuse me.
He'll bring it out. It's ball. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Working down right side. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
The internet is terrible. So I don't get a win from this game, even though I was winning. That ain't fair. I was winning. Well, I haven't used Alabama all day today. Use Alabama.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Red pass is complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Makes the grab on the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field.
Why did they change my camera?
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
He's going to run it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He's got him in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Almost a pick.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they
y'all have your own little area lay over there.
Right
there you go.
Behind them and pick up the first.
Land to me. I need all my little leg room.
1st and 10 from the 14. Handoff to the single running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Under fire. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, that's hard. That little dance move was hard.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now improvising.
Oh, catch
it. He can't
it.
make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He'll pull it down. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
That's caught. It's Bennett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
Yo.
They're prima donnas. That's what they
What
are.
just
That's
happened?
who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Rolling right and going deep. And
They better did not time that right.
Connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of them
looking for the end zone.
Let's go. Good stuff.
And the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
He'll take another shot here. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Took it ball back me.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you could...
There he goes! He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's going to score.
I wasn't looking back there. I was looking at the other people.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Release to the back. Makes the grab, it's Miller. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Bama!
This team is a cheat code. I didn't even have to jick nobody. He just ran forward.
And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the right. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab. Got the conversion.
Wow.
Well, they just drained all of the suspense
He
out
bombed
of the
me.
4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Skips away from pressure. Byers on the move. Touchdown, South Carolina!
He's getting so lucky.
Cashing it in on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
You can get him in again like that.
They'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback making checks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. There's a hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Alabama! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the play.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Well, that is a nice move to get the ball out to the 36.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need.
Turning on the Jets. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to
He's had the ball for 7 minutes.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge
God, bro.
Zings it complete to the right.
Almost 8 minutes he's had the ball.
By a host of defenders.
And now this is the time of the game where the clock's fighting against you, and you can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds, or we got to wait.
He'll take a shot.
Let's go. Thank you, man. I ain't picking the ball no more. I don't even want to pick it. I'm deflecting it.
Back corner of the end zone.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to buy time. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Smashes ahead. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Ooh.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
He's getting burnt by a running back, man. The whole game he got burnt by a running back.
And this is the chance for this offense. A
That's not even a running back, it's a tight end.
Fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big fella moving.
It don't matter to me that he's good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the way
You know why? Do the same thing.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he's old.
Not make it to the end zone. The two-point conversion attempt fails, and they are still down by one here deep in the game.
I always said Blair.
The
He did catch that bitch on me. Ain't gonna lie. He did.
The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win.
Come on, twin. What you doing? There you go. There you go. Lord.
They secure the football.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, put your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this...
Hey, 9-year-old calling me a pussy is crazy.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My bad. Had to put the check to the right side. What? I made it to the college football playoffs. What? Players. I know exactly who I'm getting. I'm not playing fair. I'm not playing fair. Y'all wanna abuse people? I'ma abuse Ohio State. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all like to abuse this team? I'm finna abuse them then. Yeah. I'm finna abuse them. People wanna be weird, right? I've been getting did by this team all day.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans.
Especially
as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese.
Who am I going against? Am I going against Ohio State too?
With me, guys.
You like Texas?
Get this started.
This is my first time using Ohio State, so nobody could say nothing. I ain't used them for the whole day. I've been winning without them. Just in case somebody say something. We in the Sugar Bowl, boy. Yes, sir. Ski.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Texas. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Handoff to the lone back. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. It's caught. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Jeremiah Smith dropped the ball.
This defense is physical in pass D.
But if it was anybody else,
if it was anybody else, make a catch, you make sure
he would have caught that.
Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third down, going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
All right, we got the completion. We got some yardage. We got some positive yards. Now we're in fourth and manageable. And you dang right, we're going for this puppy. We got our fourth down play ready to roll. We're calling it in.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. On picked off.
He's seen it. He's seen it. All right. This is cool.
He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot getting the football.
Ah, damn.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle from him.
The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. Wide open spaces. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Brought down, a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick.
And how about the rough starts for these offenses? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
What? What?
Defense got it. They're on the run. There he goes.
And this offense continues to shoot itself in the foot. The first drive of the game, they throw a pick, and now they cough it up on the ground. They've got to do a better job of ball security, guys, or they have 0 shot of winning this game.
I haven't even seen someone even fumble the ball for the whole time I've been playing for the whole day. But I want to fumble?
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They put the first points on the board. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities,
this game is showing me bull right now.
Scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Right after I get the pick, too.
And it'll be a touchback.
What a coincidence.
Out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive.
What a coincidence.
Lost a throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side.
I need one. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that.
Here he goes.
Because that fumble, that wasn't even realistic.
Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he made the extra point without problem. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard Dropping back, it's Manning. Firing to the right, complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, 1st down and more. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He turns it loose to the left.
Wow.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal.
Your method, and everybody's method on this game, is to just double tap triangle and keep the game going fast so a person can't switch their play. Y'all all play weird. Like we can't have, like, it's all good though.
Plays, here they are, 1st and goal.
So I don't give a fuck about winning this game. I want some good clips.
The snap sets up to throw.
That's all I really care about, is some good clips.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution.
But it's like, wow, though.
Throw and catch. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
They come to the line of scrimmage full of guts, passing on the field goal attempt that would give them the lead and going for the touchdown on 4th down. Buying some time.
Yep.
Going for 6.
Wow.
Touchdown Longhorn! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Who got ball first? Was it me and him?
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now.
Crazy.
The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Sayed. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Fires to the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
It's all good.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
1 second, too.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
It was bound to be like that, man.
Interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Nope.
We've got a
I know
timeout
exactly
here
what
late
I'm
in
gonna
the
do.
first half, and they'll try to get more
Just so he
points
can't
on the
even.
board before the
You
break.
feel me?
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
But they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Y'all are really bad if you gotta do the same play every single. You can't change the play. You bad, bro.
They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Hope you know that, but it's okay.
Tackle
Cause
is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Sends it back in motion. Finding open areas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense, quick tempo. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's got him. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Longhorns are at the line.
I wish I could change everything about
back in motion, try to clear.
I wish I could.
Muscling
But I
ahead
can't.
on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down.
You gotta play a little weird. You gotta play. What? What are you earning out of this? If you don't like the ball, what's the point?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Even if you would have got it. Gosh, man.
He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far, staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and create a big defense.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
See how I play normal? I play regular plays. I let the clock go out a little bit.
On the run, so they can do this.
Like a real game.
Get upfield.
You gotta play like we online.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first ball.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inch, you just have to go execute the way they do it.
He wants to change this route. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Sayin. It's complete on the right side. It's a running room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks.
I would do the same plays.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Yeah, dude. How you ran all the way over there? Ain't got me. I'm thinking like a cornerback can get me a son.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great
And that was bullshit. Because how did I head top?
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out across the 30.
All he needs is a field goal.
At the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
So he's not tripping.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game.
I lose.
gotta limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quickly complete. And the Longhorns get enough for the 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Now from the 36-yard line, it's
really fumbled. I really fumbled. On some like, y'all really like made me lose type shit. Like, it's crazy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
The Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Got out of trouble and throws. Short gain on the completion. Good footwork. Gets him the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure.
Mine.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie
Mine
game.
already.
The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so at the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep...
Oh, I love Jeremiah Smith. I love Jeremiah Smith, gang. The same thing people did to me, I could do it to other people.
Great play calling.
He just burnt that man off the line, man. He burnt him off the line. Blur. Oh my God.
Go on the field and seal it for you.
That's so cheese. He is a cheese on this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Manning. Here comes the heat. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And obviously the offense is in a difficult position here. You're asking a lot from them. They're down by a touchdown, not a lot of time on the clock, deep in your own end, but this is something that you're trained for. Coaches always put their offense in this situation in practice leading up to the big game. It takes timing, it takes execution, but that is something this offense is ready to do.
And back to the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
He's going up top here late in the game. And here's the third interception of the night. And this defense puts
GG's, my boy. You know, you was playing toxic. GG's. Yes, sir. We won the Sugar Bowl.
Building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is
what that was the winning touchdown right there.
You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
Shoot, I'm just happy I beat that dude. To know who I'm using again. Unless it's gonna be Alabama. But it's gonna have to be ooh. Could I use Penn State? Is Penn State even good still? I think Penn State is. Yeah, Penn State might be better than what you call it? Ohio State. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to Penn State. Penn State. Alright. Yeah, Penn State better than them. I'm going to Penn State. Yup. Penn State. Even though I might lose. I'm using Penn State. Let's see what y'all got for me. Move. I ain't win. I ain't lose yet.
Welcome everyone to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
What I say?
The second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
Just booty.
For EA Sports College Football,
now, if he play regular, I would.
Alongside David
if he don't play regular,
and Jesse Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started.
It is what it is.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The shotgun, the inside give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Sayin. He hurls one deep down the left side.
It's cold. Oh my gosh. That boy kept up with Jeremiah Smith.
Second down, they're staring at 3rd.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time.
It's a seam wide open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
He knocked my ass out. He said, I was gonna get him too.
Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screenplay, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
He drops it.
Falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Pressure coming. Makes a catch at the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Quickly complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? They do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
He's got it in the end zone.
Don't even matter. I'm going to do the same thing on him.
The lead is 8. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense at an empty set. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man, it's Pena. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, And you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Gets it past the marker. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick strike complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air. It's Sayin. It's complete to the left. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On the move, he fires. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll immediately call timeout.
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Fires to the right. He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And they trust their QB to execute like that the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. An 84-yard drive there. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
He's loose. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time.
Ooh.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He might want another play. To the air, it's Aller. Throws for the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Right down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. On on the move. Running to Green. Oh, a lot of space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 16, Penn State 13.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Got a man, it's Peoples. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Great job by the quarterback to beat the blitz by getting rid of the football, and as a bonus, they get the first down.
Yeah, that's a good example of a quarterback knowing where his answers are. He sees the blitz coming, he finds his running back running out of the backfield, and they're able to make that defense pay.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The offense down to the 25 now, first and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on third. Quickly complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Buckeyes inside the final minute, trying to wind this clock to 0. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Snagged out of the air. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense now is decision time. Man, they put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I like aggressiveness. Listen, you go out and get those first downs, you salt the clock away. When you choose to throw the football, it better be high percentage. It better be easy throws. It can't be a turnover. Now my defense has to come out, make this stop for me, and save the game.
He wants a big play here late. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder...
All right, y'all. Shoot, I'm done. We gone. We'll see you tomorrow. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Shut up, boy. You wasn't even here. You wasn't even here when I freaking won the game. Booty. Shut up.